Hi everyone! Today you're going to learn how to create a hilarious collage using things that you can get hold of quite easily, like magazines, newspapers or old photos. The results really are hilarious, so keep watching this tutorial if you want to find out how to make some. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to get yourself is some paper, some scissors, of course a glue stick and some old magazines or pictures of some kind. I want to make sure that my pictures aren't going to be too big so that I can fit a couple on my page. So I'm just going to show you that size that I'm after now. Now, you must be really careful when you're using your scissors, as always. It's probably best to have an adult there. And now what I'm going to do is flick through some magazines and look for some facial features that I can use for my pictures. I don't want them to be too small or too big, just medium-sized pictures. So here I found one that I'm just going to cut out. And I'm going to trim it down a little bit further just so I've got the best parts of the face. And I'm just going to carry on flicking through, and for the purposes of this video I have already cut some out that I will get in a minute, but you're going to want a variety of facial features, some large like these and some smaller, but variety is what makes things interesting. Now I'm going to stay away from accessories really. Remember, I'm only using facial features because we're doing peculiar portraits. So I'm focusing on finding eyes, noses, mouths. Sometimes eyebrows can be quite funny as well, but you can see again here I've cut out quite a large one. So if I just get all of my bits that I've cut out, what I'm going to start doing now is placing some together. But I must have a full-sized face first, like these, full-sized face. And I'm going to use this one and just start placing my facial features that I've cut out on top of it at different angles. It can be quite interesting. And sometimes you might want to trim these down a little bit more so that they fit onto that face a little bit better. But you can try a variety of different things. What's really important is that you don't want to use the eyes and the nose and the lips from the same image. Variety is what you want here. So you can see I've got a few things there that I think look quite good, so I'm going to move them around and see what looks best. And once I've decided on what I like, I'm then going to stick it down. I must not stick it down before I've checked that I'm really happy with it and it's a success. So now I'm just going to stick it all together, making sure that nothing hangs over the edge of the page. I'm sticking all my corners down as well. You don't want your corners sticking up. So I'm just going to place everything back on and check it's right before I stick it down again. And you can see I've made those eyes go a little bit skew with to make it a little bit more interesting. And now I can stick those down. Okay, so that's my finished collage. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one now with the bits that I cut out earlier. Again, I'm going to go large eyes on this one to make it look a little bit different, and the mouth from a different image. And I've moved that up. I think that's what looks best for me on here. So I'm going to go ahead and check that I like these. Now, at this point, I've decided that the two that I've cut out actually look better on their own. So I think I might make a separate collage out of those and then save my face for another one. So there's my second one, which you can see is really, really easy to achieve, and it's just one of those happy accidents. They just look quite good together. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do that second face that I cut out originally. And again, variety is what I want here, so I'm using two different eyes, and you can see that one hung over the edge of my page, which I don't want because that will make it scruffy, so I'm cutting it down. You'll notice I'm cutting most of mine into squares or rectangles, and it's only the occasional one that I'll cut around in a circular form. And again, variety is key, and nice sharp edges help keep your work looking neat and tidy. So you might want to pre-plan which ones you're going to cut with a curved edge and which ones you're going to cut with straight edges. So I'm doing quite a lot of shuffling around with this one, and I've decided a bigger nose, I think, because I haven't used any noses on my other two. and I quite like this composition, and when I'm completely happy with it, again I will just go ahead and stick all of this down. So they are my finished collages. I hope you have a go and let me know how you all get on.